Hey there, everyone. It's Dr. Ian Bett from Archimedes International and the Man the Machine podcast. It is September 14th, 2021, which to many people might just be a Tuesday in their week at work. But today might actually be AI Day. Now, not trying to offend Elon Musk and Tesla, which had their own AI Day that we talked about on the Man and Machine podcast, which was phenomenal and I think going to be life-changing in many ways, as we'll experience in the not too distant future. But today, September the 14th, really is AI Day. And what do I mean by that? One of our favorite people to talk about on the podcast is Dr. Kai-Fu Lee. And my brother and I will spend episode 48 talking about the book that was published today, AI 2041. Now, it's a book written both by Kai-Fu Lee and Chen Quifan, who's a science fiction writer. And I know that my brother has a copy of the book on its way to his home currently. He has sent me a tracking update so that he can tear it open and get reading for an update that we'll have on a future episode. Now, I haven't had the privilege of talking to Dr. Kai-Fu Lee myself, only on Twitter with some comments and some congratulations. But speaking of congratulations, given the fact that his book was published today and in the hands of thousands or tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people at this point in time, I think it's worthwhile to congratulate him here from the Man and Machine podcast and Archimedes International. I do follow Dr. Lee on Twitter, like many people, but he doesn't get as much love as he should. Now, today he's getting a lot of love. So I'm just going to go through. He's getting a lot of retweets. He's getting a lot of shout outs. Some individuals like Dr. Eric Topol, who is one of the more well-known current American physicians, giving the book AI 24 a really, really big shout out. Other individuals here, let's see, just rolling through. Dr. Ian Brown, talking about an excerpt from a Time article that was recently published. This is more press than I think Dr. Lee has received recently, though probably deserves much more given his mindset, his thought process, and his predictions for our future, which, again, my brother and I discussed on episode 48 of the Man and Machine podcast. There were a list of predictions that were quite intriguing, and we hit on a few of those. So let's see here. Other individuals who are interested in giving and showing some respect to Dr. Lee today. Looks like Martin Reeves, certainly Hiro Mizuno, other individuals here. Looks like Dr. Lee's been on a quite significant press junket. I wish him and Chen Quifan much success, not only in the number of books that are sold, obviously, that's great to see. This is how ideas are spread, but certainly in their predictions and their ability to help us move humanity forward. I really think that's what we're trying to do here at Archimedes International, sharing some ideas on the Man and Machine podcast, and certainly taking some cues from individuals like Dr. Kai-Fu Lee and others that we've spoken about on the podcast, who really are looking towards the future by examining the present. And as we like to say on the Man and Machine podcast and here at Archimedes International, that the imagined fuels reality.